part of the reason I decided to do a Sith warrior. Because a lot of the Sith companions are actually really good. And I pretty much know nothing about the Sith warrior storyline. I bet it's better than the Jedi Knight one, or that's being a little unfair. The Jedi Knight storyline just has a lot of plot hooks that it uses, and uses, and it keeps using them until you get tired of hearing about these things that should be shocking and new and, you know, other stories like the Bounty Hunter.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solence. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you, that was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
Thank you, Overseer. I'm glad you approve.
What's more important is that Darth Baras would approve. Now, Devotech, the failed warrior, why grant his wish for a trial by combat?
I did it out of respect for his service. He used to be a potent warrior.
We don't have time to honor yesterday's accomplishments. Devotech was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that. Now, the last prisoner, the Forger. Letting him go was highly questionable. Explain yourself.
It's folly to waste time tormenting an innocent man.
Innocent or not, he leaves here with first-hand knowledge of our facilities and procedures. It's potentially compromising to have him floating about the galaxy.
That's a fair point.
You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Baras the most. You're beginning to understand what it means to be Sith, but you're far from being able to impress Darth Baras.
I'll try harder, Overseer, I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember that. Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Baras will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally.
Splendid.
Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
Oh, just that?
You think that's enough information? How about you tell me about this beast?
All you need to know is that it's ferocious and bloodthirsty, and in no way is it a trial for a normal acolyte. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords, and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Oh, very well. Take a taxi to the lower wilds. Dueling leathers. Light side points overall. We're off to a great start as a Sith, everybody. Well, you know what? I make my choices, I make my choices. I'm not made of stone. I think it's interesting that there is potential for you to be a Sith who isn't, oh, Darksidemakemypenissobig. I like it a lot. I like the honor guards. It looks like they only bow when you stop, which makes sense. I mean, most people are just passing through. Most people don't care. That guy doesn't exist as an NPC. He's really more like a piece of scenery at that point. Ooh, Star Destroyers in the distance. Actually, I believe they're called Dreadnoughts. I don't remember what the class is called, but I'm sure we'll get a codex entry on that. To the taxis. Could sell off the vest I was just wearing, but don't care that much. Oh, hi, Inquisitor.
Stand and account for yourself, Acolyte. Let's see what you're made of. I look at you, and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
Well, I'd say a little of both.
Your name, now.
I am Inquisitor Arzanin, head of Academy Security, and do not think you can so easily deflect my question. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
Challenge accepted.
It will be a great honor to serve you, my lord.
And in serving
tone
me,
changed.
you serve the Emperor. Remember that, as you exterminate those vermin in the valley.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanin.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Very well. I thought there might be an option to spare them, because that's what this kind of quest involves. Defeat Acolyte Initiates. Oh, we have to hit them with a scanner. Oh, that's a clever use of the random dudes around here. And I have to decide, is my character loyal to the Sith Empire? You know what, he probably is. Even though personally I take every opportunity to screw them. Don't mind me. Oh my god! It's a traitor! I love how the other guys don't even care. Oh, you think you're tough? Oh, that didn't really accomplish much. Got some loot though. I wonder if they're all traitors. That'd be an interesting situation. Hold still, jackass. Target not in traitor database. Okay. Target not in traitor database. How far away can I be? I could be a significant distance away. It's a traitor! Oh my... Damn it! Still couldn't do the force jump on it. That would make this fight so much easier. Not that I really need it, if we're being honest. So basically I'm doing the Inquisitor's work for him. Great. And I get my loyalty question for it. This thing doesn't really have a range on it. Oh, I guess it does. It's a pretty impressive range. There we go, I got it down. Only took me a couple tries. So this one goes a bit quicker. If he turns out to be a traitor too, it'll be really questionable that he just let his traitor friend die. I mean, I'm not trying to tell them how to be traitors and rebel scum, but you know, everybody should take pride in their craft. Target not in traitor database. How about you, bro? Target not in traitor database. Man, I actually gotta walk to find these traitors. Who knew internal security was such a tough business? This freaking academy. Absolved. Found innocent of treason to the Empire for now. 20 seconds. That's some law and order for you. Interesting. Is he gonna be a traitor? Oh my god! I always knew he was a traitor. Always knew it. Deep in his heart, he's a rotten scum. I'll just phase through you. Well, that was not a particularly challenging assignment, let's put it that way. Hey, Inspector, that took me like 5 minutes.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our Empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Awesome. Accommodation for our work. Level up. Hell to the yeah. Tell you what, before I set out on my glorious mission, I'm gonna go in and get training for level 5, and I'll be right back, folks. Hey, Overseer, what new tricks do you have up your sleeve this time?
You are strong, but you could be stronger.
Retaliation. I'm not surprised. And an upgrade from Force Gem.
Show no mercy.
Sounds good. To the taxi. Our first taxi ride, everybody. This is an auspicious day.
Travel route is confirmed.
Let's do it. Ooh, even emblazoned with the emblem of the Sith Empire. Gotta admit, this is an impressive display on the part of the Empire. Alright, so there's no land connection between these two areas. Interesting. Yes. Field research area taxi. Can't take that. Glowy bits.
Really going in there, sir? The last few squads that entered the tombs never came back.
We have our orders, Private. Ours is not to question, but to obey.
They say the tombs drive people who aren't force-sensitive insane. I've heard the other squads are still down there, howling mad and killing each other.
Those men didn't have proper protection. Lord Renning has assured me that these new stimulants will protect us from the tomb's effects.
That's what they said about the oral bands. And the implants.
Oh, Empire. Never stop being evil. By that I mean, please stop being evil immediately. Being evil is bad. The devil? But that's wrong. Alright, now we have 2 quick travel points to bind to, so 3, accurately speaking. Although traveling to off-world orientation is generally not necessary. Hi, Acolyte.
Hey, friend. If you're headed out by the Toccata, Lord Varrison is paying actual credits for bone marrow samples. Varrison's doing some sort of experiment for Lord Renning. The less details we know, the better, I'm sure.
Well, sounds good to me. Because we've got to have money. Huh. The shields look a bit shady. Alright, our objective is in this area, and we've gotta go that way anyway, because... Huh. We just got a new section of map, the Lower Wilds. In any case, it's time to head out. Vigilant sentry, exhausted slave. A lot of adjectives going around here. Whatever that was. Yeah. I just don't want to know. These things don't look friendly. Let's fix that. I think a corpse is very friendly to a Sith warrior. I'll suit you, bone marrow sample. 5 of these. Not what we call difficult. Out of range. Of course these count as challenge. Half the enemies I've fought so far are challenging. That's disappointing. I don't even get a drop from this one. That's disappointing too. That makes me angry. I'm gonna go blog on my live trial. Okay, I'm good. Let's go. This. There we go. Now that is some slaughter. The Sith measure slaughter in SPH. That's slaughter per hour. I don't remember who holds the galactic record for SPH. Possibly still Anakin Skywalker. Man. That was not difficult. Lord Varison himself. It'll be interesting to meet the man. We can't go up that way, so our path is chosen for us, everybody. Ah, such is the way with life as well. And there we go. I'm not gonna pick a fight with every one of these guys, but at least enough to clear myself a bit of a path. Force jump. Cooldown on this is 15 seconds. That ain't bad at all. Spitting Ducata. Nerf Herder's wrist wraps. I don't have any van braces or wrist wraps or anything, so this is just a straight up improvement. I don't have a belt either. It looked like I did, but then that's why I'm the Sith warrior and you're not. Ooh. This guy's raging. Too bad, I'm raging too, bastard. I hate damage over time effects. Especially for a class that gets no healing, like the Sith warrior. You just get screwed, that's what you get. Another Imperial camp. Good to see some friendly... Would friendly faces work for an Imperial camp? I guess if you're a Sith warrior, then I guess that works. Some Sith can be friendly.
Ah, more bone marrow samples. Lord Renning will be pleased. You may go.
Payment? Yes, payment. I will go immediately, good sir. At least the Sith are prompt about dismissing you. Speaking of him...
A fresh, young acolyte. Come to view my experiments. Good. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
Not even a little.
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Tukata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
Really?
Amazing. How did you learn that?
The Force told me so. It speaks to me. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Tukata was one such form.
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Tukata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Tukata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Perhaps I could help recover your specimen.
Yes, I was hoping as much.
My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
I'll speak with Melora and do whatever is necessary, my lord.
You found a great calling in my service. I trust you appreciate that.
Is it weird that I'm thinking more about the pay than I do as a bounty hunter most times? I guess because as a bounty hunter, everybody knows to offer you pay. Sith warrior, you kind of get
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Oh, yeah?
I stalk a deadly beast, not some harmless vermin.
That may be, but you still risk your life for nothing. Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
Ooh.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Tukata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I don't know.
Scheming in the shadows is not my way.
All I ask is that you give me the chance to do what we both know is right. The mutant Tukata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
It's easier to do the double cross when I don't care about either character. Dark science. Here's the thing. I remember Cray, I believe, in KOTOR 2, saying something about the Tukata being, the dark side being, like, they're more than just mindless animals. That medical droid doesn't look like something I'd want standing over me on an operating table. Whatever. We're back up to $500. And I guess we continue down the... Oh! Almost forgot the taxi. Man, what is happening to me? Must be losing my mind. I don't like the noises that thing is making. I'm honest enough to admit that. I never got actual numbers, so I don't know who's gonna reward me more. I think I might side with the apprentice, though. Maybe. Okay. Yet another place to be. This'll be convenient if I don't feel like walking back. Saxton Hale. Ah, barely a dent. That's pretty badass. It's good that everyone here is vigilant, otherwise there might be accidents or the enemy might be allowed in here. Couldn't have that. You know, walking this valley really gives you time to think. Like, what happened to that statue's head? Also, it's really cool seeing the Star Destroyers up there, I just gotta say. It's a really awesome background. Berserk troopers. Oh yes, the troopers infected by the dark side. All we could do for them is pretty much just put them out of their graves at this point. Put them out their and into their graves. At least that's what I figure. Being the honorable warrior that I am, for the most part. Wow. Disappointing that I missed that guy, but still. I'm amazed I don't have a bonus objective to take these frackers out. Oh hey, a holopad. Would that holopad just so happen to say something about all these insane troopers?
Sergeant Garrus. Turns out the rumors were true. Some of the sentries we lost down here aren't dead. They lost their minds, just like the acolytes. Doesn't mean we're going to have any easier a time getting the research supplies back, though. The crates are secured with multi-locks. If we're going to open these things without frying the contents, we'll need to get all the sentries' code cylinders back. I don't think negotiation is an option. The men aren't keen to take down their old comrades, but we'll do what we can. Once we have the code cylinders, we'll crack open the supply crates and get back. Tavon out.
Think I know what happened to Tavon. Yeah. Okay, where are these things? Scattered all over. Of course they are. Great. They're not even respawnable objectives. That's great too. Oh dear. Oh, I thought I had lost connection for a moment. No, the latency is just a little weird. Not too bad though. There we go. Now we defeat Craig. Brilliant. Isn't that just perfect? These guys are a little tougher than the Tukata. I'll give them that. Takes 2 power attacks to bring him down. And actually it takes a power attack and then a regular one. I'm so glad I have Group Blue turn on. Okay, I'm just pressing the wrong button. Sith dueling gloves are much better, so frack. Use the perfect. I should use the force wave. See? Puts them right out of the misery. Really, I'm doing these guys a favor. Just like that old guy. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm not. I really doubt they have, like, PTSD counselors in the Sith Empire. If you're not man enough to just man through all your mental problems, well then, I guess you deserve to have horrible traumas. Actually, I don't think there's many traumatized veterans left. Pretty sure when you end your service to the Empire, it's usually in the old traditional way of doing it. Yeah. Okay, next cylinder is there, and then we can go into there for dark science. And down you go. I wish I would get the rested state bonus, but I'm more interested in keeping it moving right now. I don't even remember how long I've been going. Okay, objective is that way. Very well then. I'm going to avoid further confrontation with these guys for just a little bit. Psychotic officer. Oh, as opposed to the perfectly sane people that run the Sith Empire most of the time. Area of effect. Suck on this. Yes. Looks like my sword doesn't glow when I can parry, which is... I mean, it did on my Jedi character. Just saying, Sith Empire. Just saying. That's all I'm doing. Am I going the right way? Looks like I am. Couldn't avoid fighting. Oh, hey, it does sort of make a thing. I guess that's fair enough, as long as it lets me know. It's a good way to end a fight, I think. Any way to end the fight that involves me winning and living and my enemies losing and dying. Huh. What's something to be said for it? Oh, you know, I think that's what I'm gonna do whenever I channel my rage. I'm just gonna do the thing. Seems very fitting. There's no way my stun effect will work on this bastard. This quest is actually marked as a level 6 thing, so I'm gonna... You know, remember you possess med kits, everybody. Put it that way. Yeah. Well, we're level 5. Near enough to level 6. I have a feeling this tomb will do it. I'm glad that it's kind of a small one. Man. These things are just... Look at them! They're like a nightmare. If only they were slightly more bug-like, then they would really, literally be shit like that. Literally just stepped out of my personal nightmares. These guys aren't actually marked as challenging opponents, which means this works on them. Interesting. They worked for like a fourth of a moment, but hey. Those look like good gloves. No, they're shit. They're green though, so they will sell for a bit. Okay, plump core slug larva. Well, I see one of those over there. No goodness. It's like a core slug brew. Might take that on. Fuck you. I got 3 of them. 4. Oh, goodness. I don't like this thing. How much does the parry actually, how does retaliation actually do? 95, 105. That's actually better than the standard power attack, so I should do that. I just feel bad leaving this thing alive, living in a world without its mother. Yeah, I'm gonna justify my actions the whole time. I guess it's better than cackling and even though that is kinda like unlimited power would be nice. Also, I like the respawning animation on that. They just burrow out of the ground. Okay, plant the bait. Oh dear. Oh dear. Force gem. Okay, it looks like I can handle him. Maybe. I'm gonna cast Saber Ward. There we go. Anything that gives me stun or knockback effect makes me nervous. Okay, there's the mutant brain. Double-soled boots. Better armor, less strength and endurance. I think I'm gonna stick with these boots. Okay, so that's it for this tomb then. There's nothing else here. I think I'll do one last fight with these guys because they're kind of in my way. Wow, I didn't hit either of them. What's the effective range on this ability? Within 5 meters. That's 15 feet, roughly. So that should be hitting them. I don't know. Actually, I do know. And it's balls. See, there we go. That. Fix you guys up. I'm on the cusp of 6. I can feel the power. I can feel the power of the warrior. Hogue, hogue. Creepy noise off the starboard bow. Okay, my head next. Oh goodness. Oh god damn it. I guess I'm headed down there right now. Next, Hulk Hogan. There we go. Level 6. Excellent. Whenever you reach level 6, you get full gauges of your ammo and your health. So, might as well spend that. Take out a psychotic officer while spamming my most powerful attack. As such. Nice. Minor med pack. I like enemies that drop healing supplies. Okay. Next objective is right over there, so let's pop in, pay it a visit. I'm not cutting out the walking for this because this is the first time I've done it. If I do backtracking or things like before then, but I think things like this, I'm not going to cut too much. Like, I want to show, obviously, the Sith Warrior storyline and the gameplay, you know, do it justice. Because justice is really a concern about... You know what, my character is concerned with justice. That's why I gave that old man a trial by combat. Because I'm not made of stone. Okay, just one more Coed cylinder. Then we'll do Mark of Ragnos, then return, turn in the quests, go back to the academy. And that'll probably be a pretty good first session, everybody. We're certainly doing a lot of business. The Tomb of Mark of Ragnos. So many crazy soldiers. And they just keep sending them? Okay, now, I understand that the Sith don't care about their people. First of all, not caring about your personnel is dumb. It's not just evil, it's dumb. Why would you send perfectly good assets if you know what's gonna happen to them? I mean, they're not doing the Sith Empire any good sitting here being all crazy. You know what I mean? It's the same way killing a general after he fails you like twice after a lifetime of training him, supplying him, paying him, and then you just kill him and... Well, what the fuck does that gain you? Really, it's over there? Frack. I'll do it when I get out. It has been decided. Am I gonna get away with it? God damn it. I guess you were a lookout for a reason. Hey, a roaming enemy. I can't think of anything I like. Let me just stand here. Like a fool. Commendation. Oh. A nerf herder's tunic. I'm glad it's not better than what I have. Because exiled acolytes. Well, I'm sure you were exiled for a very good reason. So suck on this. Acolyte deserters. Shouldn't have deserted from the Sith Empire. Failed acolytes. Interesting to me. Do any of these ones want to pursue the light side? I guess that would just oblige me to kill them more, so they don't become Republic assets. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this guy and kill him first. Yeah, there we go. There you go. That'll learn you. At least the Sith can be more honest about the fact that they slaughter everybody in sight and then loot the bodies, and then go back to get their pay for killing everybody. Oh, mini-class. Even the Republic Trooper can just be like, they pay me to shoot people with guns. That's... Welcome to the army, sir. What the frack? Had a bit of a weirdness there, but it's been resolved. Get the fuck down off there. That's not a safe place to be standing anyway. Can't believe you guys. Banished. Okay, I'm good. Stun won't work on him, so there's only one recourse, really. This costs 3 rage. It cannot miss, be parried, or dodge. Oh, by the way, it doesn't respect the global cooldown. So if I use an ability and then I have the 3 rage, I can use this right away as soon as it becomes available. And it does more damage than my regular power attack, as I mentioned before, so it is good stuff. Use ability now, bitch. Yeah, you can't. Being dead puts a damper on that. I don't think I've gotten better pants. I'll stick with what I have for now, I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh. Interesting to me that they have guns and then they pull out swords when I attack them. It's actually pretty intelligent of them. If these aren't mindless berserkers we're dealing with. Story area. Ominous music. Let us now meditate upon the mysteries of the Force, and especially how badass we are. Seems very Sith. The Great Altar. Oh goodness. Lightsaber ward up. Oh frack me. That thing is massive. In fairness, I'm doing okay. Medpack is ready though. There's no doubt about that. I'm medpacking the moment I need to. Do I need to? I think I can do this. There we go. Dying to that thing would have been embarrassing. Although, understandable at the same time. Ooh, a nice belt. Must have been in the thing's belly. Which is why I'm gonna grab it immediately. Alrighty then. Back to Overseer Dremel. We have no more business in this tomb. So I'm gonna show you a little trick we do called fast travel. Make the little hollow thing, return to the field research area, beep 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 boop boop. From there we can do the final part of Lost Supplies, and then turn in our mission, Saxton Hale Inn. And after that we can head back to the academy, and like I said, that'll be one hell of a first session. We are hitting the ground running as a Sith warrior. Seems very appropriate. I want to get started on my ascension up the dark ranks quickly. You know how it goes. Research supplies. Sergeant Garrus. Sergeant Garrus? Nice to see him in the field too, I suppose. Sergeant Garrus is over there in the marketplace. That's good. That's good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna honk off my things to this Imperial medical droid, and I'll be right back. Whoa. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the apprentice on this one, just because, hey.
Have you recovered the mutant Tukata brain yet? I'm eager to conclude the business we discussed.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
Excellent. This chemical will make it appear as though Renning is falsifying his research.
If I get live lead points for
There.
this.
All that remains is for me to whisper the right words in the wrong ears. I'm transferring credits to your account now. Give Renning the brain and collect his reward too. You've made out quite well.
I did this for the greater good of the Empire.
I'm sure you did.
But you'll take my credits, won't you? Planning to donate them to the Imperial Orphanage, hmm? We shouldn't be seen speaking again. Lord Renning might suspect us. Give him the brain.
So I get light side points for that. I like it.
You have the brain at last. Excellent work. I trust it wasn't too much trouble.
I punished the foul creature for the trouble it caused you.
My apprentice, Melora, could learn from your example. She's much too soft-hearted. I must continue my research at once. Great discoveries await. Take a reward and go.
It gave me great pleasure.
Yes, yes, you may stop talking now. Goodbye.
Bye to you too, bud. Ooh. Good boots. I'll always take some good boots. Now we've exhausted our fast travel, obviously. We are done in this area, so we'll take the taxi back to the Sith Academy, and then talk to Sergeant Garrus. 1R though, no relation to the Turian renegade. Oh, there we go. Nice. I sometimes wish this thing actually detected whether someone was on it or not, so it wouldn't just go up if there was no one there. But hey.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
I'm sure that's just impossible to do. And away we go!
Travel route is confirmed.
You know, it's actually amazing how small Korriban is, and we're already level 6. I mean, yeah, this is small, but, I mean, compared to, say, Tython or something, it just doesn't seem like the same size. Now, that's not really a complaint, though. I don't mind that at all. And it really is impressive scenery. They worked hard on this, there's no doubt. Okie dokie artichoke. First thing, we talk to the good sergeant about seducing Krogan women.
Yes, can I help you with something? Hold on. Are those the research supplies we were after? I'd given up on them days ago. You've no idea how much I appreciate this. Some of these chemicals take months to manufacture. Not much use to you, but vital to us. Thank you. You're welcome to use some of our equipment as compensation. I'll make sure to mention you to the commander.
Good stuff. +1 strength, -2 endurance. There's an interesting dilemma. I think I might go with the aesthetics in order to resolve this. Looks a little bit more restrained. I'm going with it. So. I think that'll be about it for this session. I'm just gonna
word of
go in.
advice. Don't enter the tombs alone. Travel in numbers. Take plenty of weapons.
We were told to complete the trials alone. You survived them. They can't be that bad.
You haven't been inside. The things in these tombs. Darkness, beasts, abominations.
Some say the madman in the tomb of Agenta Paul will kill you before the rest does.
Don't listen to this coward. We're here to prove ourselves, aren't we?
Go ahead. Ignore me. There'll be more to take your place.
So anyway, I'm just gonna go up to the trainer, get my level 6 skill or skills, and that will certainly be it for this session. I love how like my third conversation, flirt with the pureblood. That's gotta be a no-no. Also, it's kind of rude. And kind of out of nowhere, if I'm honest. I'm gonna do the cowardly thing and blame my character instead of taking responsibility. Yep. And here we are.
The Force is a weapon. I will show you how to wield it.
Force Enhanced Scream. Phew, that's a lot of damage at this level. Stunned and deafened. And Smash Rank 2.
Show no mercy.
I like it. I like it a lot. So that will legitimately be it for this edition of Let's Play the Old Republic Sith Warrior storyline. If you can't survive a fall like that, you don't deserve to be a real member of the Sith Empire. And with that inspiring lesson out of the way, I'll see you guys next time.